This is my favorite experience of my life. I actually, oh my god, this is insane.
Are you seeing this?
You have got to be kidding.
Touchdown in Marrakesh was breathtaking. It honestly felt like you're walking into somebody else's dream. The vivid colours, the smells, the culture, everything is just so enticing and beautiful. And for the arrival and our first impressions of the tour, we were checked into the most beautiful hotel in Marrakesh. Jaw-dropping is an understatement. The 4th or 5th best hotel in the entire world as voted in 2025. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention Nelson Mandela stayed here. We had a few hours to unpack, settle in, take in the beautiful surroundings, and I just remember thinking to myself, what exactly did I agree to? This feels like a dream.
Oh, yes! That's such a beautiful bag! Let us go and experience Mercedes-Benz G-Class in style. Sorelle's out of the desert, baby. Let's go!
A few hours later, we met everyone for the first time, the full group. You could feel the quiet excitement in the air, like the start of something you don't have words for yet. Nobody really knew what was coming, but everyone had the same look, trying to piece it all together. We were all coming from very different walks of life, but had a few very specific things that we had in common. A love for G-Class, the desert, amazing cultures, real adventure, and driving fast. We headed to La Grande Table, which was recently voted the best restaurant in Africa in 2024. We had flawless service, food that looked like art, and a sense that something important is beginning. Everyone's still polite, a little unsure, but there's this undercurrent of adrenaline. You know the one, the kind that shows up right before a big adventure.
Guys, this is crazy!
I'm getting a little emotional. I've never seen so many sexy cars in one row together. They are stunning. There's 2 that look like Transformers.
Apparently this is the very first car we're driving, which is the big boy.
The G63 4x4 square.
Landed on us. I'm happy about it. That sound is insane. Okay, first of all, this is amazing. This is the most beautiful. I am selling my kidneys.
Like we told you already during the safety briefing right now, the first challenge is to get out of Marrakesh. Traffic is not that bad early in the morning, so it should be fine.
That was epic. So we just drove a couple of hours through the villages, through the mountainous villages. And I'll give myself kudos. This is the biggest car in the fleet, and I weaved through traffic like it was nothing.
Sounds so good.
So what happens is the last car out of the fleet rotates and it goes to the very front. So from the very back, right now we're traveling and we're sitting in the second position after the instructors. So we all get a chance to drive and experience every single model, which is very, very cool. So now, shiny white.
Do you want to drive or you want to have a break?
Would the cameraman like to drive?
So day 1 started in Marrakesh and took us deep into the Atlas Mountains, about 270 kilometers of climbing, winding roads and small villages along the way. For lunch, we stopped in a small village with a local family, home-cooked tagine and mint tea poured before you could even ask. They told us that thanks to Mercedes-Benz, they're able to stay here and keep the place alive instead of having to move into the city. The food was so simple but so delicious, and the hospitality was second to none. On the turf road, everything was starting to fall behind us. We started carving our way through the foothills of the Atlas Mountains, one of the oldest ranges on Earth. So these cliffs were once the ocean floor, pushed up over millions of years when Africa collided with Europe. The roads narrowed to single lanes, hugging the edges of steep valleys that drop hundreds of meters below. Nerve-wracking, but so invigorating. Every few turns, you pass a small village built entirely from the same clay as the mountain it sits on, and they're almost invisible unless you're really looking for it. Spectacular. This is roughly when I started to realize how far we've already come from anything familiar, but how much further we still have to go.
As we're driving through this tiny little village in the middle of nowhere, it's really dawned on me how incredibly rare and unique this experience is, to be driving such luxurious cars into the remote wilderness of a exotic country. It is extremely special. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Welcome to the next vehicle. Check this puppy out. It is, interior-wise, maybe my favorite so far. I am in love with this car, this model. I think more so because, well, right now, getting a back massage in the seats. But secondly, it does not at all whatsoever resemble an off-road capable car. And we are going so off-road on this, and it's absolutely not a problem. I feel very bougie right now. Just reached the highest elevation, 2,800 meters above sea level. So the highest point. Whoa! Whoa! Day of driving. Final stretch for the day, about 100 kilometers to go. These cars have so much power. They accelerate. This is something I'm not really used to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've made it to the hotel, checked in. Welcome to the... Where am I? I'm here on the map. I don't even know. This is the first day of 3 that we are driving the cars, and it has been an absolute blast. We have had so much fun, and now we're just going to chill out for a little minute before dinner time. Good morning from Salekatates Hotel. Everything's just one gorgeous shade, and it's doing good things to my eyeballs actually. Today is the second day on the road, and we are headed to some very special locations. We're going to a crater where a part of the Spectre James Bond film was filmed. What else can I tell you? We have 357 kilometers. We're driving 6 hours and 57 minutes. Average speed 37.6 kilometers an hour. I'm not so sure about that.
Why is that?
People like speed on this trip. Minimum height 741, maximum height 2,294 meters above sea level, slope 2,414. So I think we're in for some fun performance activities today again. You look incredible!
We're gonna have so much more fun today.
We have a new addition to the car today. Hello. Hello. Basti, we have an incredible photographer.
Oh my god.
Whoa, okay, we'll be back. we're staying in this one. Everybody agrees we're not letting this car go. I think we have to move, guys. This team is so across it. It's freaking awesome. There's a doctor on board, there's technicians, there's mechanics, there's like everybody that you need in order for this expedition to run so smoothly. Watching them right now, I changed the tire because we are pushing these cars to the limit. It's like a Formula 1 racetrack changeover. They're so quick and they're so efficient. It's pretty badass. Also, we've just arrived to the crater. This is the James Bond crater itself. This is where part of the movie from the Spectre was filmed. And we are having lunch right inside this iconic spot.
How are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yes, very well. It's perfect.
That was fun, let's do it again.
That was so sick.
And now nice and easy, leaning back, come on.
Look at your work, buddy.
Moment of shame. So we're in the final push now. We're gonna make it for sunset. We have apparently the most beautiful sunset location over the tallest sand dunes in Morocco. So
First gear and stay in the first gear. Quite important, huh? First gear, just going down.
Oh, we've just made it to the sand dunes. We're just fully on sand now. This is so cool. We're about to reach the most gorgeous, massive sand dune. And we're going to make our way up to the top of the highest sand dune in the world. Highest sand dune in Morocco. I can't speak anymore. This is so great. Okay, let me show you what we're doing. What's fascinating about driving these cars is that you always forget that you're in a very difficult terrain because it's so straightforward and so easy. I am driving on sand dunes, which should be technically very difficult, except it's not. You just press a button, select sand, and you're driving. The outdoors is accessible in such an easy and comfortable way. It's crazy. I'm so impressed. All right, we're rolling up to our camp, and this camp is actually the closest one to all of the sand dunes. It is one of those moments where everything feels fake again. Like, it's so perfect. Mother Nature's so perfect that it looks fake. How is this real? We just made it to Morocco Desert Camp. This place is crazy. We have to rush a little bit because we want to make it for sunset to the dunes, but this is like a tiny little village of its own. I can't wait to see inside the tents. It's big!
What is that? Oh my god! This was so cool.
Take care. 620.
main bathroom. There's air conditioning. There's a full shower and a full toilet.
We're driving up that sand dune, that big one. I don't really know. Wait. We're driving up in G-Class. Is that even possible?
The dunes, please, driver.
Take us there.
Okay.
I just blocked the middle there.
This doesn't happen in real life. I think we are dead. Oh my, this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. What? This is my favorite of my life. I actually. Oh my god, this is insane.
Oh my
What
god! What? What?
We're in a G-Class.
Oh!
We're in a G-Class. Hold it together, guys. Hold it together.
How was it?
I can't believe
Unbelievable.
That's it.
What's the actual?
Why are we facing this way? Are we actually going to go down
No. I really.
Bro. Later on. We will.
What?
Yeah. No, you're shit. Fuck, I'm sweating as well. Are you seeing this?
What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why is he doing that? We're not. What is he doing? Stop doing that.
We will get down there.
You're kidding.
No.
You were just going straight down. You guys are insane. You have got to be kidding me. We're going down there.
First of all, how did you like it?
They are about to show the freaking electric one that does the G-turn. No way.
Return.
Super easy drifting. And the second thing is, so we have 4 independent electric engines, which means the right one can go further, the left one can go backwards, and then you can just turn on the spot and you can do this G steering. Active torque vectoring, the first time we have this in the G-Class. So the idea was quite easy, not just doing an electric G-Class, the idea was doing the best G-Class we ever built. There you go, this is it, G580. One G-turn, okay? So left or right?
Right.
Right? Perfect. Oh no, so I pressed the left one. So sorry. Right, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow. Okay, that's really smooth.
This morning it is our turn and we're taking these beautiful cars through the desert dune, weaving through endless sand.
We're starting with the electric G-Class, a brand new one, the one that can do a G-turn. We're about to get a show from Ralph. He's like insane precision driver, so he's just going to show us the performance of the cars. What? No. Wait. Cannot believe that a car can do something like this. I really can't. He just went up that sand dune. It's a sand dune that's extremely hard to drive up, and he just, without any effort, went to the very top in a straight line and then came back down. I cannot. We're going straight up the hill now. You guys are insane. This is so fun. Wow, you're a genius.
Thank you.
You're a genius. How do you guys do this?
I hope you enjoyed the trip.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is incredible. We have just driven to the Algerian border. Okay, so it's the final moments. We're off the sand dunes. And now we're off to the airport to catch a private jet back. Like when you're sad, but then you're not because something amazing happens next. Oh my gosh, we're also going back to the luxury hotel for a final dinner with everybody. Yeah, this is a gift that keeps giving. I'm gonna have drinks with everyone. I don't usually drink, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have a bath, I'm gonna enjoy, have delicious buffet breakfast in the morning. But I've never been in a private jet before, so. I just turned it off. That's the end. I just want to give a big shout out to the staff, actually, if I may. So loving, so kind, so authentic, which I really appreciated. There was no fakeness. It was just everybody was being themselves. So helpful. Honestly, I felt really well taken care of. So I just want to give a big shout out to all the staff that were so gracious and kind and loving. So thank you. This is definitely a trip I will never forget. I have no idea how I'm going to top this experience. Thank you.